Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about how comparative anatomy is another piece of evidence for the theory of evolution. To begin, there are three pieces to comparative evolution: homology structures, vestigial structures, and embryology. Homology structures are basically structures between species that are similar thanks to them descending from a common ancestor. And a specific example of this would be the frontal limb bones, bone pattern of creatures from past and present. Right here, where past creatures had the one bone, two bone, many bones, digits pattern, and the one bone, two bone, many bones, digits pattern, as well as humans who share that same pattern of one bone, two bone, many bones, and the digits, which is one example of how all creatures are related by a common ancestor. Okay, now moving on, vestigial structures are basically structures that were passed down from an ancestor, but that are no longer have a use in the present organism. An example would be the human tailbone, because the tailbone was used to support the muscles in the tail to help balance the creature while they walked or moved. And humans obviously don't have tails, so they have no use for a tailbone since we can balance ourselves just fine. So that would be an example of vestigial structure, which tells us that we had ancestors who had tails in the past, or tail-like structures, since we have a tail bone. Moving on, embryology is basically the study of the embryo during early development inside an organism. And every embryo looks exactly the same. An example of this similarity would be the post-anal tail that every embryonic creature has. But those post-anal tails develop differently. For example, humans don't develop a tail while cats do.